right, Shawn, I'm going to give you a little bit of throttle to speed up the taxi. All right, this is when you're going to want to kind of do that really wide U-turn. Wide U-turn. All right, you want to once you get into the flight position, you're going to want to keep that circular motion, all right? So go ahead and get in the flight position. Kind of brace yourself. You ready? Okay, remember, go ahead and keep that circular motion. Remember, you want to go ahead, Shawn, you want to keep that circular motion. You went straight out. You want to go ahead and U-turn again, and once you come out of the water, go ahead and lean into your circular motion. So go ahead and come out this way again. You kind of want to go off away from the beach some, so I'm going to let you taxi out there, okay? Kind of go this way, Shawn. Go this way. Keep that circular motion. Shawn, turn. You want to keep a circular motion. Okay, turn some more, turn some more. Turn some more. All right, go ahead and get in the flight position. Hold on 1 second. What do you want? Matt! Matt! All right, go ahead. Ready? Okay, you don't want to get stuck on your heels. If anything, have your toes forward a little bit. If you get stuck on your heels, it's going to push you right back, okay? But go out some more. I want to get you a little bit away from this beach area. So go ahead and taxi me out. Coming over here. You go that way. You go back that way. All right, go ahead to the circular motion. All right, go ahead and get into the flight position. You ready? Alright, that's okay. Just keep on going. Taxi position again. Keep chasing the back of the jet ski. Go right. Alright, now go ahead into the flight position. There you go. Now you want to chase, back off me some, back off me some. Alright, good, good. So you see, you just got a little bit too close. You do want to start that circle. Once you start that circle and this jet ski starts going into the motion, it'll get easier and you won't have that board pull from underneath you. Just make sure you don't get too close to me because if you fall, you don't want to fall on the jet ski. Alright? So go ahead and get right about over there. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and lift you up. Ready? Oop, don't lean towards me. Alright, ready? Again. start to lose your balance and lean forward, you're gonna fall. So don't bail out so soon. Go into a dive if you're really gonna fall, but if you start to lose your balance, try to save yourself by flattening out those feet. Because if you lean forward, I'm gonna have to keep on lifting you, okay? Ready? There you go. There you go. Come this way. There you go. Alright, taxiway. Alright, so basically what you experience right there is you don't want to stand still. If you're having a hard time doing a circle, maybe do some S's. Anytime that hose comes straight up underneath you, it's going to push you over. So that's what you're getting. If you hold still too long, it gets straight up underneath you and it's almost harder to balance. Alright, so basically go ahead and get me turned around a little bit. Taxi that way. That way. Alright, now take your circular motion and go in here. In the flight position. That's okay. Just come this way. You want to be facing the back of the jet ski. Alright, ready? There you go. Now go out that way. Shawn? Shawn? I'm going to talk to you for a second. That's okay. You're doing good. You can get up on the board now, but you're still kind of standing still. That's where you want to do your toe or heel side. You want to control where that board goes. If you don't, the board's going to push you where it wants to go. So once you get up out, your goal is to start your circular motion in one way. You're turning one way, then go on the other. How you're going to start your circular motion in one way is just kind of twist your body. Use your upper body as that counterweight, okay? So kind of twist your upper body in the circular motion that you desire to create. Alright, so once you get out and keep moving, if you notice that you're not going any way particular, then go onto your heel side a little bit and incline a little bit. Okay? You ready? You're on your heels. Oh, roll over, taxi. Yeah, taxi away from the jet ski. You're coming out on your heels, okay? So you gotta keep those feet flat or almost on your toes, because when you come out on your heels, it's gonna push you over. Go over towards him. He wants you to go over there. Don't bend your knees either when you're coming out. Keep those locked. Here, will you taxi over that way? I'm going to speed up the taxi process. Just go over towards them. Shawn, we're taxiing still. We're taxiing that way. Shawn, so just taxi that way. Alright, go ahead and U-turn to your left. U-turn to your left. To your left. U-turn to your left. Alright, go ahead and get into your flight position. Now remember to keep that circle going once you get out of the water. There you go. then you'll go toes down. Back up. Toes down. Toes down. There you go. Toes up. Now toes down. There you go. Alright, so you want to try to dive? Alright, so what I'm going to have you do, diving is the easy part. Coming out of the dive sometimes is a little bit harder. So what I'm actually going to have you do to get into that motion is we're going to start from you going under and then coming out to get into your flight pose. And when you come out, make sure you come out with your toes down a little bit, because while people like to come out of that dive on their heel side, and if you come out with your toes up, you fall backwards immediately once that board breaks the water. So basically, go ahead out from me a little bit, and I'm going to give you a little bit more throttle, and you'll dive under the water, and then you want to do a nice curve out, and we're going to practice getting out from the dive first. Right now, actually, if you want to just go ahead and do it. Go under. There you go. Okay, so you lifted out fine. You didn't fall backwards. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to start that circular motion again. Make sure it's a little bit wider circle, and when you're comfortable and you're not too high, you're going to do your toes down. Once you flatten out, when you're coming up is when you're going to go into your dive, okay? Make sense? Right, you know how you're doing toes down, you came down and go up? You'll come down, and on your going up is when you'll dive. Yep. Ready? Yep. Go out that way. Very good. So now you got the hang of that. What I'm going to also train you to do is maybe get some turns in, maybe a 360. That's when you're going to get into that circular motion, and you're going to do your 360 into the same momentum that your circle's going. So how you're going to do that though is like I said, upper body counterweight. So you're going to take a nice tight twist at the hips, let this opposing knee bend, and drop this shoulder, and you're going to get a tighter spin. Okay? You do want to try to do it tighter. If you do it improperly, you're going to get a kink in the hose, and you'll kind of feel where you'll get a little bit shaky for a moment when that kink works out. Another thing is, you know how you did your dive on the ascend? You want to also do your 360. As you're going down, you might start your twist. As you're going up is when you're going to drop that shoulder and really let that knee bend so you can get your turn all the way around, okay? Alright, so if you basically want to just go ahead and taxi this way, you'll turn me around a little bit. Kind of get a little bit away from shore first. Alright, go ahead and that U-turn. Well, go ahead. You want to do your U-turn first. Your U-turn, you kind of want to start right over here. Alright, go ahead in the flight position. Remember, follow me. Out a kink. Hold on. Okay, you're good. All right. You did it though, so that's good. So if you want to do some 360s and chain hommages and some dives, we can keep on doing that. We're towards the end of your flight, so if you want, I'm just going to kind of let you free fly, let you play around and do what you want to do, okay? Alright, you ready? That's okay, you just came out on that heel side, that's all. Alright, you ready?